The unit is on parallel lines, so I figured why not show you guys how to construct parallel lines. And a reminder, if you go home tonight and you forget the steps, you can always get on the YouTube channel, which is posted on our classroom page on how to do parallel lines. All right, so let's get right into it. How do I construct a parallel line? I am going to have to give you two things before you do. I will give you these on your paper: a line to make it parallel to, and a point to draw your parallel line through. I will always provide these. First, it's a two-step process to do this. Step number one, draw a transversal. And when I say draw a transversal, draw it through the point and the line I give you. So grab your straight edge, draw a transversal through P and line M. Decent sized transversal, it doesn't matter what angle it goes at. Just draw a transversal through P and line M. Decent sized transversal. Make sure it's a line. You can just grab your straight edge and a pencil and draw it right through. So that's always your first step, draw a transversal. Second step, and here's where I'm going to go a little bit slower, is a construction we've done on Unit 1. I need to review it, though, with you. Copy an angle. You're just going to copy an angle right now for me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this angle right here, and I am going to copy it on this ray right here that starts with endpoint P. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, everyone see the angle I formed here with the transversal and line M? I'm going to copy it, but I'm going to copy it up on here on this line, on this ray P. All right, so let's review how to copy an angle. Take your compass, put it on the vertex of the angle you're copying. So I'm going to take my compass, put it on the vertex of the angle I'm copying, and you are going to make an arc through both sides of the angle. All right, I'll do it on mine here so you can see before you guys go. And I'm going to make an arc through both sides of the angle. Done. And then leave your compass opening the same. Everyone's good. Got an arc through your angle. Travel up to endpoint P now. Because remember, we're going to copy this on that ray. Okay, we're going to copy it onto that ray. So you're going to move your compass up to point P. And you're going to make that same arc going through the ray. Okay, so move your compass point up to P and make that arc on ray P. Everyone's saying we're on the same page. You got two arcs rolling now. Okay, now we're going to come back down to the angle we're copying. And do you see the 2 points of intersection you have that you made? Right? Mine's right here and right here. I'm going to open up my compass to both points. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to measure the distance between those 2 points. Nothing needs to be made, just measuring that distance. Then I'm going to come back up to the ray, but I'm not going to go to point P. I'm going to go where I intersected the ray. Okay, so I'm going to put my compass point on where I intersected the ray. And I'm going to make it intersect it. Intersect that arc right here. Everyone see I'm going to make it intersect. So I put my compass point on where the arc intersected ray P. And now I'm going to make an arc that intersects it. Now, if for any reason you're not able to intersect it, you might have to go back to that arc and make it longer. So they do intersect. Okay, so some of you may have made too short of an arc at first. Go back, make it longer so those two intersect. And my hope is it intersects right in line with point P. grab your straight edge and see if you can grab your parallel line in it. Line it up with point P and the point of intersection you have. And you've constructed a pair of parallel lines. Let's just clean it up a little bit now. How can I show whoever is looking at this that they're parallel? What markings have we been putting on, Emma? Put your arrows on. And then I got a little bit of a challenge question for you guys before we move on. Why are they parallel? You just copied an angle, right? So you now know those two angles are congruent because you copied them. What makes them parallel now? Carter?
Oh, because they're corresponding.
Darn right. Say it again.
They're corresponding.
And they're congruent, which means to us, parallel lines, right? Corresponding angles, congruent, implied parallel lines. That's why this construction works. You are making congruent corresponding angles. Okay, one doesn't make you great. I do want to walk around and watch you practice yourself, so that's why I have number 2 right here. Anybody nervous that it's now sideways? Uh-oh, thank you, Ellie, thank you, right? We can always turn our paper 90 degrees if you want it the way we did it in number 1, or you can just go hardcore and say, forget that, I'm doing it just like this. It's up, I don't care. All right, there's no reason to be nervous, just turn your darn paper. All right, draw your transversal in first, and I'll start walking around. I'll do my version up here, and then I'll walk around and see how you guys are doing. Get a pair of corresponding angles congruent. Oh, I hate when that happens. I got to make the first one longer. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, that, I think it's something else. Okay, let's just start from scratch. You can leave your transversal there. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna copy this angle up here. So on the vertex, swing an arc through your angle. No, where's your angle we're copying? Right here. Okay, so I gotta put it on the vertex and swing an arc through it. Here we go. Now I'm gonna take that and go up to ray P here. So put your compass point on P. No, point P. Point P. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Make an arc through. Okay, good. We're done there. We don't have to go. See, this is what the problem is. You don't need to make these things huge. Okay. Now go back to this arc. You see the 2 points of intersection on your angle you made?
Yep.
Right here and right here.
Right
Open up.
here, we started here and here.
Ready? This was your angle. Where did the arc intersect your angle? Here
Here,
and where else?
here. Oh, it started here.
So open up your compass to those 2 points now.
Okay. So, that.
Yep. Don't make any markings. Now you're going to come up to here now. See where this arc intersected? Put your compass point there and make it intersect that arc now. There you go, right there. See that point of intersection it made? See how it lines up with P? There we go.
Okay.
Now measure the opening, right? Point of intersection, the point of intersection. Now go up, not to P, but to where it intersected. Make it, make an arc to intersect that one. That should be, okay, let's try, go ahead and start from scratch. Except for your transversal. Okay, ready? So this is the angle we're copying, okay? Right here. Put your compass on the vertex. There you go. Make an arc through that angle, please. All the way through. Right? You gotta go through both sides of the angle. Good. Now go up to point, leave your compass that opening, go up to point P and do that same arc for me. And on top. Good. All good right there? Okay, that's good enough. So that's that arc right there. So we know, all right, now, see that point of intersection? Open up the compass to those 2 points. Okay, see where your first arc, right now is your first arc, right?
Yeah.
Where did it hit the angle? Where are the 2 spots that it hit the angle? So open up your compass to those 2. So compass point on one, pencil on the other point. That's all you're doing. Yep, good. No markings needed. Now we're going to come up to where your arc intersected your ray. The compass point. I want the compass point on where your arc intersected. Yep, now make it intersect down here. It's all right. And we're going to hopefully line that up right here. Okay. So draw it through. All right. Any other issues here? Any questions, comments? Good here stuff?
I was just trying to.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Anything else? We good? Okay, because of time's sake here, the next one was another parallel line one, but I'm gonna skip over that one just for time, because I do need to get to the perpendicular one. And we've done these already. I want somebody to reteach me. Unit 1, I showed you guys how to use your compass to do a perpendicular line, meaning it forms what? What's perpendicular mean to us? Oh, no, don't, never mind. 18, perpendicular, forms a right angle, right? So I should have, at the end of this construction, better look something like that, right? Forms a right angle with line M. I have shown this to you before, so anybody want to try to reteach me? How do I do this one here? Perpendicular line forms a right angle. Anybody remember the first step? You do. Nobody's going to take it on? Zach, sure, try it.
Go through the line.
What's that?
Go through the line on both sides.
It's got to go. I need an arc this first arc needs to hit line M in 2 spots, but where do I got to put my compass point first? Like, where do I start?
On the line.
I just put it randomly on a point on M.
You have to measure P.
So put it on point P, and now make an arc that intersects twice. Correct. Put your compass point on P, everyone. And now all I need is you to open up your compass so you can make an arc that intersects it twice. 1, 2, go. So yes, you're making like a smile type there. Just make it intersect twice. Everyone's got an arc that intersected twice. Open up your compass a little more now, just slightly wider. Go to 1 point of intersection on M. Go to 1 point of intersection on M. And you can do these next 2 arcs above or below the line. It doesn't matter. Put your compass point on one of those points of intersection. And go ahead and make an arc. Below or above, it doesn't matter. And then travel over to the other point of intersection. And those last 2 should be the same opening of your compass and intersecting. And just for purposes, detail purposes, hey, this is a perpendicular line, so right angle. Notice where P is off the line. If I put P on the line, nothing changes. Now you can make your own decision. Do you want to go above the line for your 2 points or below the line for your 2 points? All right, so go ahead. That's how we'll end it today. I'll walk around, help you guys out. If you finish early, you can go on to the homework on the next page. So point on or off the line does not matter. Put your compass point on P, make an arc that hits twice. Open up your compass a little wider for the next 2 arcs. And I'll let you know well in advance right now. I'm not going to hide anything on the unit test. You will have to construct both parallel and perpendicular lines on the unit test. There are 2 on that. 1 parallel, 1 perpendicular. They're both going to be on that.
you about V.
Like a whole other section, a whole other cube.